You ever have one of those nights, you're out cold for a solid 8 hours, but you wake up feeling like you haven't slept at all? It's so frustrating, right? Well, today we're going to dig into the mystery of why just being unconscious is a whole different ballgame from getting real restorative sleep. And man, this next thought it nails that feeling.
Yep, that's the one. I was a lethargic mess. That just says it all, doesn't it? It perfectly captures that feeling after you've pulled an all-nighter, that deep, just bone-tired feeling, even after you've finally crashed for hours. I think we've all been there.
So let's set this scene, right? You've been chugging coffee, pushing through all night to hit some huge deadline. You finally hit send, your head hits the pillow, and bam, you're out like a light. But then you wake up, and instead of feeling amazing, you just feel awful. Groggy, slow, totally wiped out. Sound familiar?
And that's the big question, isn't it? I mean, you were unconscious. Your body was still. So what gives? Why doesn't it count as rest? Well, the secret is all about what was going on, or more accurately, what wasn't going on, upstairs in your brain.
Okay, so to really get this, we've got to be super clear about what real natural sleep even is. Because let me tell you, it is so much more than just flipping an off switch in your brain.
All right, let's bring in one of the main characters here, REM sleep. Now, you probably think of sleep as this quiet, still time, right? Nope. REM sleep is the total opposite. It's this super active phase where your brain is just buzzing, you're dreaming, your heart's beating faster. This is a vital, busy part of the sleep cycle. It is anything but passive.
So here's the key point. When you're truly sleeping, your brain is working overtime. It's not shutting down at all. It's actually running this incredibly complicated maintenance program. Think of it like a night crew, cleaning house, organizing files, which are your memories, and doing all the repair work to get you ready for the next day.
Now, I know what you're probably thinking. Okay, that's cool, but how do we know all this? Well, it's pretty amazing, actually. We can literally watch the brain in action by looking at its electrical signals.
Scientists use these special tools to record the brain's electrical activity, brainwaves. And what they see is just fascinating. The patterns during real, natural sleep are super unique and complex. It's like a fingerprint for your sleeping brain.
So, don't picture a sleeping brain as a quiet, empty theater. No way. It's more like a full orchestra playing this beautiful, complex symphony. You've got different sections coming in and out, all playing together in these very specific, organized stages, like REM. And it's this amazing performance that does all the heavy lifting, like locking in memories and getting your mind refreshed.
All right, so now we have a pretty good picture of what real sleep is all about. So let's get to the main event. How does all that stack up against just being sedated or knocked out?
And wow, when you put them side by side, it is just night and day. On one hand, you've got natural sleep, that complex structured symphony we talked about. It's active, it's restorative. Then you look at sedation. The brainwaves there are just crude and slow. There's none of that beautiful complexity. It's an artificial state. Honestly, it's much closer to a coma than it is to sleep. And it gives you zero, and I mean zero, of those restorative benefits. This is why you wake up feeling like that lethargic mess.
So look, this isn't just some neat science fact, This stuff has real-world, practical meaning for every single one of us, every single night when our heads hit the pillow. So what's the big takeaway here? Let's boil it down. 1. Sleep is an active, structured process. It is not just a lack of consciousness. 2. The quality of your brain activity is everything. That's what really matters. And 3. Just being knocked out will never, ever give you the benefits of real, natural sleep. It's just not the same thing. And that gets us right back to the start. It's why you can be unconscious for hours and still feel awful.
So, the next time you get ready for bed, I want you to think about this. Ask yourself, am I just about to pass out? Or am I about to get some real sleep? It's a huge difference. Because the goal isn't just to be unconscious, right? It's to give your brain the time and the space it needs to run its nightly symphony. Because that's when the real magic, the real restoration, actually happens.